Hey guys, it's Dana from Virginia Carolina Pickers, and if you're an eBay seller, I have some advice for you. So with all the new shipping rates and there's a lot of changes, unfortunately, and the apparent lack of communication. Like, I could get in touch with eBay in 1996 easier than I can now. So go back, catch up, look at all my videos. But in case you are new here, my account funds were on hold. I've been selling, I've been listing, money's been accruing. I could not get my funds. Finally figured out what it was. Took forever and an act of Congress to figure it out because they were not clear, didn't tell me why, demanded all of this information, like wanting from tax money on down to records and statements and where I purchased things and copies. And finally what it all come out to was I'm an estate seller, so I sell everything that I get from like, I take up whole estates. People pass away, the family will call me, and I clean out the whole house. And it's my job to sort through it. The garage, the basement, the dishes, the clothing, every bit of it. That's why I'm an everything seller. And some of it, they just give it to me to do the job and trade. Some of it I sell on commission based. But this time it was about a purse that we found new with tags in a very, I would say quite eccentric estate where they did have like some Louis Vuitton and things. To the family's best knowledge, they absolutely had no reason to believe all of this stuff was not legit because of the money that the lady made and just the type of people they were. But of course, there was no receipts or anything. I, being me, and always dotting the I's, crossing the T's, reached out, called eBay ahead of time and said, look, I have this, I've never sold this, it is new old stock apparently, but can I send it to you? Can I get it verified? Is there a way I can pay to send some of these items to eBay where they do the authenticity? Can I send it in, have you guys check it so I know what I have prior to listing it? I was advised, no, you don't have to do that. My whole point of this, moral of the story, record every phone call with eBay. They say they'll record them for training, but they typically don't, and they usually can't access them. You tell them every time you're talking to them, download a screen recording device or audio recording. Record every single call with eBay. You must cover yourself. It ended up, I had to get an attorney. But I had all of that. They were going to shut my account down for listing a purse that they thought was fake. Even though I had asked him about doing it, I followed to the T their instructions. I listed it, everything. It didn't even get to the point of being sold yet. And another seller that apparently was jealous reported it as fake. And I was told that by one of the hundreds of people I finally talked to that said, yeah, they were looking at it and they were like, oh, another seller jealous has reported you as all this is. Like, they were cool. But to try to make a long story short, the fact that I had started recording every conversation with eBay a long time ago, that is the only thing that saved my account. What they had asked for were unreasonable demands. They wanted, like, the doing business as. They wanted taxes. They wanted vendor accounts with everything I had listed on my eBay store requiring letterhead. They needed quantities. They wanted SKU numbers. Stuff I don't have. When you buy stuff at Goodwill, you might get a cash register receipt. You have the tags. If you go to yard sales, you don't get receipts, like, ever. Maybe once in 1,000. I don't know. I don't get receipts at yard sales. There's definitely no receipts at these estate sales. I go to auction houses. I work as a clerk at 2 different auctions, and because I pick up so much of my stuff at these auction houses, yeah, one of them, I get a cash register receipt, but it doesn't have all that on it. And the other ones, you just get these paper clerking tickets. So when you sell like us, you don't have all these receipts. They had made unreasonable demands, and my account was gone. The funds were locked down, and I mean, literally had to go in and I have not had a payment since June 16th. But the fact that I had recorded that and reached out to my attorney is the only thing that got my account restored. I had the attorney reach out to them. I demanded the date. They demanded the exact item because they'd never been clear. It was so vague. They were like, items listed and blah, blah, nothing. They didn't say on this date you listed it. No, it was so vague. And then they asked for not just like one thing regarding that, but they were making it impossible to get that money. It was just like, hey, you've been reported, you've been shut down, period. Like, I was guilty before I went to court, and that's how it worked. So record everything. But if I had not had the be able to produce the phone call where that seller told that representative of eBay, that agent told me, no, you're fine. You've done your due diligence. Go on and list it and da 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 da. That's it. I wouldn't have got it back. So record every time. And when in doubt, call them. If it's anything you're not sure of, you call them. If their agent tells you, yeah, you can do something, then you are covered if you do get a red flag. Now, do I think I'll list a Louis Vuitton again? Probably not. I mean, other people do it, but hey, Murphy's Law, I don't list stuff like that. I list, vintage jewelry and glassware and Pyrex and antiques and furniture and books and, like I said, anything. I'm tools. I'm an everything seller. Car parts. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But cover your, if you don't have a leg to stand on. And like I said, you're not just going to get someone up in corporate that speaks